Hello world, I'm Miyah Sundermeyer and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode of my blog series. So far I have been able to share my own experiences with you guys on what it's like for me to live with Aspergers syndrome. A second thing that I do is I will give my 2 cents on what's going on with autism and the media. A third area entails providing tips and advice to those of you who are on the spectrum, as well as friends, families, peers, mentors, and the like. And finally, I would like to talk about things that I'm passionate about that are not autism related. Now, before I dive into today's topic, I'm going to mention 2 things. So first and foremost, I'm going to recommend that you guys click up here in the upper right-hand corner, because this is Dr. Temple Grandin's TED Talk, The World Needs Different Kinds of Minds. And you know how I feel about Temple, and she has a lot of really good, positive things to say about autism, rather than negative ones all the time. And a second thing that I would like to do is recommend that you check out my written blog on WordPress.com. That's helloworld240.wordpress.com. That's helloworld240.wordpress.com. And what I would like to do now is dive into the topic. So first and foremost, this is Memorial Day weekend 2016, and it is Friday, May 27th. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm at a nerdy convention known as Momocon. Now, Momocon is an anime convention where they contribute to anime, which is like Japanese cartoons or Japanese animation. And they have Japanese music, Japanese culture, but they have a lot of other fandoms here too, like comic books, animation, video gaming, tabletop gaming like Dungeons & Dragons and Savage Worlds, and they also have movies in general. So I've been a fan of movies for a long time, especially a lot of sci-fi ones. I like anime, and I'm especially a big fan of animation, and I always have been. As you guys know, I'm a Pegasister or a Brony. And for those of you who don't know, a Brony or a Pegasister are people who watch the series My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. And I will have to talk about that on another occasion. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I would like to talk about interests. And I would like to mention something very important that a lot of you need to understand. So first and foremost, just because I have autism doesn't mean I go to Momocon for those reasons. It means that I'm a person first. And as a person first, I have hobbies, goals, beliefs, thoughts, interests, talents. And I think that's what's wrong today with a lot of our, with our teachers, parents, doctors, whatever. They're too hung up on the autism and all the deficits that go along with it, but they're not really looking at all of the things that a person can do. And that's something that my aunt has been telling me to do, and that is something that Dr. Temple told me to do, and that is where I got my ideas for the human detour system, where you look at what you can do and ignore what you can't, and throw out the label disability. So anyway, what I would like to do is mention that just because I have a series of video blogs, it doesn't mean that I'm going to talk about autism all the time. I'm going to want to talk about my passion for My Little Pony and my passion with Jurassic Park. And I can talk about these things for hours. I also will be interested in talking about science, like space and astronomy and mathematics. Here at the con, I can talk about Ouran High School Host Club, which is an anime, or Inuyasha, which is another favorite anime of mine. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go around and say Asperger, Asperger, autism, autism. I'm going to say things like Fluttershy, or Inuyasha, or Doctor Who, or whatever. So, if you have any questions or comments, please be sure to state below. Until next time, I'm Miyah Sundermeyer, and I'm signing off now.